Over the past 5 years, CBPEP has given shape to an increasingly coherent program of interventions that together transcend the scope and impact of the individual projects that it has supported. Some of CBPEP's key highlights include supporting the creation of 1.1 million jobs through the implementation of the Presidential Jobs Summit resolutions and the Employment Stimulus Package, supporting the Presidency in the design and development of the COVID-19 Special Grant, which has reached over 6.5 million people, supporting the Presidency's youth employment efforts in the development of the Pathway Management Network, which now has over 1 million youth on its platform.
CBPEP has been absolutely instrumental in providing that technical support, resource support, in designing specific interventions. And so CBPEP have morphed itself into quite a significant support and value for us in government.
CBPEP's achievements go beyond the numbers. This unique and productive partnership with the EU has resulted in multiple, less tangible results. These include adaptive strategies for building capacity and infusing agile and human-centered approaches to problem-solving and program design. CBPEP's multifaceted work in the SMME sector has included revisions to Schedule 1 of the National Small Business Act, supporting the longer-term viability of more small businesses and their ability to promote employment.
They have done really a wonderful job with the Department of Small Business Development on this issue of whether we need a single agency for SMMEs or if we can carry on the way it is, or how it could be improved. And they used the PDIA methodology and they really put the people at the center. So they went and they consulted with small business, and then they formulated the problem.
A series of skills dialogues sought to improve engagement and collaboration between key stakeholders in the vocational skills development ecosystem.
The dialogue series really opened up and generated a sense of possibility and also a sense of a community of people who really are trying to make things work, and it generated, I would say, trust and new ways of engagement amongst key role players in the system.
A set of trading guidelines were developed to support the creation of safe and enabling environments for informal traders, promoting self-employment and sustainable livelihoods.
CBPEP is able to open up intergovernmental spaces that one might not ordinarily, or just by virtue of relationships or location. I think that certainly helps as well, to be able to tap into those resources.
An employment-intensive land reform project involved research in 4 municipalities and a pilot project in Matsikama Municipality in the Western Cape.
In terms of the approach towards even the land reform, the recommendations are that you must involve even the local authorities and capture those aspirations of those farmers, such that the structure of the land reform beneficiary is then able to receive all the resources at the local level and all the support, because everyone was involved.
The actual team of people at CBPEP were enormously helpful. They were very flexible. They embodied this idea of an adaptive approach.
CBPEP's work with SCORE supported the productivity and agility of 15 enterprises within the clothing sector, helping them to preserve jobs while remaining competitive.
If you look at the program, and how the program had been realized, it's basically in the ambit of the effective social compact, which include the government itself, the labor, employers, and our bilateral support organizations like the EU, which funded CBPEP under the GTEC. It's proof enough that we can develop solutions that are homemade, customized to Africa or to South Africa, and use that as a growth path, whilst creating a sustainable future for our children and for the generations to come.
In addition, CBPEP has supported the development of a model for formally integrating waste pickers into Tswane's waste management system and ensuring their sustainable employment. a tracer study of graduates from technical and vocational education and training colleges, the development of government-to-person payment systems underpinned by digitization, and the design and development of the basic package of support for youth, a comprehensive, youth-centered and collaborative model to address the challenges faced by marginalized young people. These projects all have far-reaching and catalytic impacts and have delivered extraordinary results.
For those people who have gone through these programs, the lived reality has seen positive change. So, what we can and must do is to use public funds to seek opportunities for systemic change and additionality.
At a policy level, CBPEP colloquiums have offered a wide-ranging diagnosis of the reasons for South Africa's unemployment challenges and outlined a short-term agenda for 500 days of policy action. CBPEP, through a rich dialogue between the EU, GTAC and other partners in SA government, has aimed to support the development of a more capable state, one that is agile and innovative, citizen-centered and empathetic, and collaborative and adaptive. It has helped to create a basis for the long-term sustainability of its strategic projects and potentially new possibilities for future collaboration between the EU and South Africa.
Capacity building. This is what is today our added value, because this is where we can act. And in these global challenges, I think the situation of youth, the situation of employment is clearly one of those key issues where we can work together.